Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update slash daily market updates. I mean, basically what I do in these videos, and because of the state of the market, which is that the Bitcoin dominance is very high. So that means that most cryptos just look at Bitcoin and behave similarly. We're going to do a full Bitcoin slash market update. All right, I'll tell you what I expect. I'll tell you what to look out for today. We have some economic events again later today. So we'll briefly touch upon that, what the different results would mean for the terms in terms of the price of Bitcoin. And right now, as you can see, for the first time in some time, we're getting some bearish confirmations. Now, I'm not saying that Bitcoin is bearish, but yesterday, what we said in the video is that Bitcoin looked very strong, looked very bullish, as long as it was able to hold 35,000. Now, one of the first things it did yesterday afternoon is it broke below 35,000. So Bitcoin therefore kind of got back into the range, which it is in right now, between 35,000 and 34,000. You could argue like this, that there's still some sort of an uptrend right here, which Bitcoin is respecting. But the thing is, like, there really is, for the first time in a while, some bearish momentum. Like, we got that bearish breakout. Bitcoin also broke down below the 28 EMA, and if you go to the 15-minute time frame, I mean, we haven't seen sustained bearish momentum in a while. All right, and so yeah, and it's also it's also a Friday, which is usually quite volatile, and that's usually a day where positions can get closed, etc. So that makes today quite important. All right, so we have some big news today with the non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, and well, those are basically the most important ones. Where basically, if the unemployment rate is higher than expected, that would be bullish for crypto, and if the non-farm payrolls are lower than expected, that would be bullish for crypto. All right, so those are the main two events to look at. I will keep you updated. I'll try to do that in the Telegram groups. I will 100%, and I have already published a small report in the premium group, which, if you don't know, I have my own premium group right now in which I share news like this, and I'll keep you updated, etc. Doesn't matter. But depending on those results, we'll see some moves from Bitcoin. But right now, it really does look more likely that Bitcoin will get a pullback, which, to be honest, is due. All right, it's Bitcoin has been bullish for a while. We've seen, or at least we've seen since yesterday, that quite a big chunk of positions were closed. That also has to do with the funding rate, which is quite high across the board, as you can see. So you have to pay to keep your longs open. So the big question today, in general, just purely technically, is will Bitcoin be able to hold 34,000? All right, it's going to test 34,000. Right now, I'm leaning towards Bitcoin breaking below it, which would suggest a move down to 33,000 and perhaps lower. That's mainly because of the confirmations we've seen over the course of today, by the way. And it being Friday, which is a big day when positions are closed, like I said, and most of the positions right now are probably long. So yeah, I'm leaning towards actually being bearish right now, whereas yesterday, of course, I was still bullish, and that's also still possible. I mean, if Bitcoin is able to hold 34,000, and if it's going to test 35,000 again, and the outcome of the news is bullish, then it could still get towards 36,800 and 37,500. That is still a possibility, but yeah, like I said, I mean, it's also a bit of a feeling. It's a bit based on my feelings, and that is that Bitcoin is quite weak, and that's supported with some technical bearish breakouts. But you know, purely technically, Bitcoin is still bullish right now. So yeah, that's the main thing. Can Bitcoin hold 34,000? If the answer is yes today, then it could still potentially rally up and break out. But those are my thoughts. Right now in Bitcoin. So I'm quite neutral on it. Like I said, I think a bearish breakout is a little bit more likely, but we'll see. All right, it's better, and that's also what I'm doing. It's better to wait for confirmation. And lastly, like I said, I also have my own premium group and my own signals group. They're separate, depending on what you want. I mean, the premium group has a lot of value. I also share trades in there, and you gain, like I said, updates on news. The signals group really is signals. So it's just trades with entry, stop loss, take profit. That's it. So if you want to check that out, links will be down in the description. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.